Hello, welcome to yet another video. So today's video is a little bit different. I have finally finished MogMIS storage, so I want to show it to you, and I wanted to go over how it does sorting, what features it has, safeties, and also how to build it easier. So first of all, you can see that the storage is quite small. This uses Noisy MIS by Repscallion on the top here, and it uses box loaders by Pyre that you can also call from. It has 200,000 capacity for bulk items in these chests here, and it also has a feature to call the box if it has items in it. This one doesn't have items in it, so it didn't work. First box placement is also going automatically. But yeah, you can see from the UI, every chest and every hopper is accessible in case you get overflow. And you want to check the hoppers if you have the right item in it. So this top is for multi-item sorting categories. And the bottom here is for bulk. So this bulk has quite a lot of nice features, for example the calling. Then there's also box collection for empty boxes in the display, and also automatic first box placement, but you can also do it manually by clicking this note block right here, and it will let the box flow into the dispenser for the first box. At the back here you can see there's chests for unsorted and empty shulkers, every unstackable. And there's also lights. So this one tells if the unstackable overflow is full by this comparator. It's quite simple. System running, item overflow, junk loading active, and if it's low on box ingredients. So the storage, it has a box crafter here, as you can see. The raw ingredients, so you don't have to input white dye or chests here. It crafts everything for yourself. This box crafter was made by Greg from the Auto Crafting Archive, and every one of these has a comparator read here telling if it's empty, so you can't run the system without the ingredients. There's an automatic shutdown lamp here, and it also shuts down this input by locking the hopper right here. So once you've built the main storage, you can go in here, you can put any single item in here, boxes, non-boxes, unstackables, TNT, whatever you want, and this input handler will handle all of it in quite a nice size. It prefers boxes, of course, so you can put more of it, but you should probably sort your items like every time you get like 9 boxes, so it doesn't take too long. The storage also has a junk loader on the bottom. It only needs one because of the size. It is chunk aligned, so make sure you align it to the borders here. There's also some troubleshooting lamps like this one to start the chunk loader without the storage running. If you want to do some unique stuff like a furnace array and you want to do a furnace array here and you want to load it, you can also do that. Here's some features of the storage. So it has 37 different item types, only 13,000 blocks, 1,200 hoppers, and 618 chests. So this storage has no ice in it because SuperFlat has no ice, and that's what MogMIS wanted, and that's what I made. On the right here you can see there is a box display by Skyzy. It's default extended, so you can't see into the guts of the system. But once I put a shulker box inside it and click the first blocks placement, you need to click it twice so that the box flows inside. You can see the box is displayed like this. There's a mixed box I put in because that's the easiest one I have. And you can put any of these items in it. It collects the box by pulling these blocks out of the way, and the empty box will end up inside here. As you can see, the box ended up inside it. It will take a while because there's no ice. The storage has like minimized different block item types, so it doesn't use, it barely uses any soul sand or some other items like slabs. That's made to make the build process way easier. You can also see there's the boxes here for signal strength. You can very easily make these. There's a box maker for them if you're interested, but there's not that many, as you can see. So you can probably just make them yourself. In order to set the filters, you need to go in the hopper here, and you need to replace this one with one item, or you can do 41 if you want, but it's not required. And you place an item here to tell you that there's rails in this chest. So once you go to sort the items would flow into here. They would flow into this box here, and the box would get broken into this slice. The world download will come with this empty one, as well as one with filters, if you don't want to make the item layout yourself. It's very recommended that you make your own layout, since the item layouts are highly based on your preference. So that's why I included an empty version. You can also see here there's two informations. So once you've decided that, oh, I have enough items, time to sort, you can click Start Sorting, and that will unlock this hopper. And once items come through, it will lock this back. So if I would put one item inside, it would unload it. This goes, and the item comes through here. This starts the chunk loading automatically, and the item starts flowing through the storage, going first on top of the bulk hoppers, like so, and then it moves on to the multi-item sorter. This rail line is to extend the chunk loading in case something happens that the chunk loader stops loading prematurely. It's just another safety feature that I've added. The second lamp here tells that the storage is broken. So this would activate, for example, when these are out of items. But it also disables the input, so with this repeater here, so you can't push this down. The comparator has to stay locked. There's also this box unloader made by Sir GD, I'm pretty sure, and it unloads into that item. There's a nice trick used here, which uses 4D alignment with stair and the leaf to get the items in the same exact spot from the dropper every time, which makes it so that the hopper always has to suck the items and it doesn't miss the item. Next, I'll show you how to build it easier, or in the best way that I found. So I have the storage schematic loaded here. You would go into single layer, and you can see it does one layer at a time, which is probably what most of you have used. But a new feature that you might have not known about is if you click M and L to open the material list for the schematic, you can click this one, render layers, do this, and now you can see the item list for only this layer. So you'd grab anything from your shulker boxes that you need these items for, or you can use Tweaker More and an item scroller to get auto collect materials. And you can just click on the shulker box, and it would give the materials you need. This one obviously didn't have any, but it's just an example. Then you move on to the next one. It refreshes automatically if you have. It's actually in Tweaker More. Refresh. This one. So this refreshes the item list when you change the layer. You can see it changes every time I go higher. In terms of containers, I've tried to keep it minimal. There is a few annoying ones, like this. And you also, for a multi-item sorters, you need shears or some blocking item. You can use wooden shovels, anything. I found that shears is probably the easiest. Since you carry iron blocks with you, you can craft them quite easy. In order to set the multi-item sorter, you have to grab 2 of the item you want in the category and input them into here. It's up to you what you want to use as the display block here. You can use signs, item frames, but these are just categories that you will learn over time and adapt to. So you will know the storage after you've used it enough. There's also some containers down here that you need to fill. And the one right here with the water bucket in every second. Well, it's every slice because the MIS is 2 slices. They're too wide. But it's in every second. 1 wide slice. Also the same applies to the other side here. Last but not least, there is these containers here. They're quite easy. You technically don't need this, but it's to make the dropper silent. So if you want that, add that. And then there is dropper right here. You need to fill this with 5 unstackables and 10 64 stackables in order to get the right signal strength, which is 9. I hope you enjoyed this little video to maybe possibly help you build it. World Download and Lightmatica will be on my Discord. So if you're interested in building it or just looking at it, or maybe you're making your own storage and you want a good reference, this one definitely is worth looking at because I feel like I'm proud of it and I think MobSwamp likes it too. So yeah, I hope you liked the video and subscribe.